Bezo, what's good?
What's up, Mr. Baba? Yo, check this out, Conscious World. This is the brother Baba, Baba TV. Yo, y'all need that conscious information, man? Check them out, Baba TV.
I give a shout out to Baba TV. When I'm home relaxing, I always watch Baba TV. Whenever you get a chance, check it out. Baba TV, #1. Peace out. Of course, we're for Baba TV always, brother. Always.
Peace.
Today, tomorrow, forever. Give a shout out to Baba TV. One love right here, Big Will in the house on 25th Street. Peace.
We on live with Baba TV, family.
Facts.
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
This is my man Supreme right here that y'all don't see. He's in the background at the National Black Theater. This the brother that be on the Wheels of Steel. They don't know what the Wheels of Steel is. That's taking them back. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the people about the Wheels of Steel, man. Let them know what the Wheels of Steel is.
The Wheels of Steel, the turntable, it's the vinyl, it's the record, it's the one and only true form of sound reproduction. Everything else is digital bits of information, a computer trying to imitate a sound. The Wheels of Steel are actual vinyl records, and when we spin and we scratch and go back and forth, we shift time and space and open up spiritual vortices. That's a whole nother.
Yeah, you hear it. You hear it live from my man Supreme. This is the House of Consciousness DJ right here. Alright? So get ready for that House of Consciousness Battle Rap League.
Peace to the family, peace to the family. Baba TV, brother Red Pill representing Know the Ledge. I'm out here with a legend. I want to introduce you brothers to the God. Please introduce yourself.
Akil the MC from the group Jurassic 5. Peace. Assalamu alaikum. Hotep. Much respect, much love to all the people out there.
Yes, sir. Now, for the family who may not be familiar, this brother is a legend globally, all right? He hails from the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? South Central LA. These brothers have been doing what we like to call conscious rap, but I don't like to put it in a box and whatnot.
Right.
These brothers have just been making, I want to just call it music from a higher vibration. You feel what I'm saying? And as a result of that, the brother has toured the world. He's made classic albums. He's going down in the books as a legend. And we just honored for you to, you know, be amongst us.
Man, thank you.
What brings you to Harlem, brother?
I was out here doing a show with my man DJ Supreme and Shaheed. They from Alabama, another one of those conscious type groups and stuff, or whatnot and stuff. So they had was out here for CMJ and stuff. So I came out here to rock with them and stuff. So I was like, let me just get it in while I'm here and stuff. You know, I watch on TV, on YouTube all the time and stuff. I was like, man, I want to go holler at them. And I seen a little conscious rap battle league coming up, and I was like, that's me right there. It's always been me.
What is your intake? What are your thoughts about the conscious rap battle league? Like, what do you foresee it going? What are the pros as well as the cons that you can add on?
The pros is like what y'all was saying. You said that we need a platform.
Yeah.
You know, for this and stuff, and it's never really been a platform in this post era. Before it was always the platform and stuff. Everybody was rocking African medallions. Everybody was, you know, that was the knowledge that people were into that raised us. And
that was the foundation.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With that, I think that's a great thing and stuff, because we introduce kids another opportunity or another lane that they can get into. If you can't do the other battle style rap, or you can't even make records, but you still have something to say, and people always like, I got something to say, I got something to say. So you know, it needs to be that platform, you know, to be opened up and stuff, you know, so that we can be able to give the kids another alternative that they can do this and stuff, because everybody not gonna fit in the same box and stuff. So you know, the cons against it, if it don't fall into the nigga stuff,
niggerism,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why,
you know,
we've put parameters, or rather a level of discipline to it, because we know that if we named it the Conscious Rap Battle, that alone will erase, you feel what I'm saying? Some of the shortcomings that brothers in other leagues may be going through. And I've said this before, if we do something and we do it from a conscious perspective, we're approaching it from our higher selves. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could do movies now, but let's just do conscious movies. Do it for my higher self.
Right.
You know, we all have similar struggles that quote-unquote black Americans, black people, African Americans going through, Moors, Aboriginal, Indigenous, whatever you call them. But the way that we solve these problems and the way that we take these issues and the way that we grow from it is totally different. That's what separates mice from men. You dig what I'm saying? So I feel like if we introduce these points of reference to the average person, now they have a point of reference. Now they're able to weigh it out. Like Tyler Perry got on by doing theater. Medea was theater before it was movie. So now my point of reference, if the world is in dualities and polarities, he's at that level. The Chitlin Circuit theater. Where are the plays that are at this level? So now inside of our community, F what everybody else is doing, it's about creating now the polarities and the dualities to say, that's that downstairs shit, that's that upstairs shit. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I definitely feel.
That's that red chakra, that's that blue chakra. You dig what I'm saying? So we have to now come in with this battle rap league, and when we say battle, I want anybody to get afraid because of maybe what they saw on other battle leagues, people fighting, disrespecting each other in a sense. That's not what a battle is. We're saying that we are dealing with tier levels. The youth are into competition. They want to see you excel and rise to the top, the cream of the top. You could watch American Idol and other things where people are judged and they rise to the top. That's a battle.
Right. No, definitely. Competition. I mean,
Dancing with the Stars, they battling.
Right.
They trying to see who the best dancer and who the best singer and stuff like that. So who's the best conscious MC out there who got bars?
Right.
That's what this conscious rap battle league will be about.
No, I love it. I love the idea of it. I love the whole, because that's where I come from. You know, that's my foundation and where I come from and stuff. We got on doing old school hip hop, but we would still slip, you know, our positivity in it within there and stuff. You know, I mean, because like I said, I'm from South Central LA, so I seen when gangs wasn't together, then I seen a truce happen, and I seen together. A consciousness started happening, and then I seen the people come in and say, we can't have this. We can't have this. We're gonna give y'all 40s and blunts and weed, and we gonna quell this whole situation and stuff. So for me to see it come back, it ain't never went away. But it's just more. It's just not as prevalent as the other stuff, you know. And that wasn't by design, you know, because in our spirit we wanted to see unity and stuff, you know. This is what you know makes us, you know what I'm saying, thrive as a people or whatnot and stuff, you know. And to see, you know, like I said, I'm from LA, South Central. I was there when gangs wasn't trucing, and it was just a dream in my head. This is when I first became conscious, like around '88 and stuff. So for me, it was a dream between me and my homeboys to see Bloods and Crips get together, you know what I'm saying, and then unify. You know, and then all of a sudden you see it actually happen, you know, in the riots and stuff. You know, I'm from Florence, North. I'm literally my best friend is the guy that hit Reginald Denny with the brick, you know, Mujahid Damon, football wing. So I seen it live and direct, but what I seen from the riots, that I seen, it was a disarray of shit. It wasn't a conscious. It wasn't a conscious effort. Like, this is what we're doing. So when people talk about revolution or this, I was like I ain't with this. Even though I was reading books on consciousness and seeing this is where we need to be at, but then I didn't see it in practicality and stuff, you know. You know what I'm saying? So when to see the rap music actually take bits and pieces of this energy and then it get diverted for whatever reasons and stuff, you know, from a Public Enemy with the split and stuff, you know. I think that had a lot to do with people that was on the street side, because on the street side, you know, you down with your man, and to see, you know, Chuck and Griff go at it and split, then for somebody on the street side, they were like, man, you're supposed to stick. Exactly, you know what I'm saying? I fuck that. I thought y'all was on some unity stuff, and that's not the diss Chuck or, you know, or Griff, because that was outside side.
You're identifying how the power of influence affects and it trickles down.
Yes.
People don't know the influence. Yeah. People don't know the influence that the influential have. So I totally agree, because I witnessed that where I was, from my vantage point of where I was at when that whole thing split apart, how they had after that split apart, when NWA split apart, when Easy and Cube split parts, when Cube got on his black militant gorilla conscious shit, and them niggas went full nigga. Right,
because they didn't have nothing else to go on.
Facts. They went completely full nigga on niggas. And they grabbed a large contingency of brothers on that side. Fuck that. I'ma fuck bitches, drink 40s, fuck these hoes, throw it up, da 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 da.
I'm a nigga for life. You know?
And then Cube had his brothers that was like, nah, I'm still with the struggle. I see, you know what I mean? I ain't with that bullshit. I'ma refine myself on some street consciousness, la la la, and that trickled down in many different arenas. So yeah,
because a lot of people got woke from that stage and stuff, but then, like you said, the watering down.
And knowing that, it goes back to what we saying that, and you were saying it as well, that when you saw what you perceived as what people would call a revolution, but really wasn't. It was chaos.
Yeah.
Unorganized chaos that brings order. You know what I mean? But knowing the power of not just music, but knowing the power of art, knowing the power of being involved in Renaissance, and being able, as a historian, being able to see what art did, evolutionary and revolutionary, more so than niggas with guns.
No, definitely. I mean, because it was the conscious spirit of the music that was coming. Because I mean, I'm from LA, and we love X-Clan. You know, you had your East Coast, West Coast, seem like so-called beat, but brothers on the West Coast always love X-Clan and stuff. You know, we love Poor Righteous Teachers. We love the Public Enemies. We loved all that, because that was rebel music, and we identified with that, you know, with that, as well as NWA. Like I tell people all the time, NWA, they didn't wear red or blue. They wore black. And most people don't. They say, oh, they started gangster rap. No, they was conscious.
They came out
and had to be politically correct, or they would have got their ass killed in the streets of Los Angeles had they represented either one side. At that time, there wasn't no gangs together, or wasn't no idea of dudes getting together. You know what I'm saying? So, but they wore black because they was they was like the Public Enemy. Or I would say there were the Malcolm X, and Public Enemy represented the Martin Luther King. And I won't say it like I like on a soft white, but you know what I'm saying, but more like, you know,
more radical.
Yeah, because what's the difference between fuck the police and fight the power? It's the same thing. Fight the power kind of seem as, you know, like who is the power, and then I say directly, the power is the fuck the police.
It's established.
And that was that rung around the whole world. We know the power, but then this kind of power kind of eludes us on who is this power. But if I say fuck the police, that's the person I'm seeing every day right in front of my face and stuff. You know, they had Express Yourself, and you know what I'm saying? They had something, you know?
It goes back to what I said about the split. Remember who was dependent? It was RB, my dude RBX, and it was Cube on the militant side. They were the ones with the pen doing the ghostwriting and stuff like that. So when you saw the split, then you really saw for yourself.
You realize, well, the next NWA album wasn't supposed to be Niggas for Life. It was supposed to be America's Most Wanted. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I could see what Jerry Heller created, why that environment was created.
Nah, definitely, you know, and it's just on so many levels, you know, that we were getting split apart because they see us coming together. They don't want to see no armies. That the Crips and Bloods represented the army.
They are standing on.
You know what I mean? So they wasn't trying to have that come together. So it's like whatever we got to put this nigga stuff in it and stuff. You know, it's too much power. They gaining too much power and too much
influence.
So we got to break this thing up and stuff.
You know, them niggas is thinking. That's a problem.
Exactly.
Like Boardwalk Empire, one of my favorite series that I watched. There was a season 4 with Hoover. They portray Hoover in his early beginnings, and he's showing a clip of Marcus Garvey. And remember, this is during the Prohibition, gangster, mobster, the mafia era and whatnot, the rise of the Italian mafia, and they trying to get him to get at the mafia. And he like, hell no. He like 3,500 Negroes that are thinking is the national threat. Fuck that other shit. That's alcohol. He got people walking in unison, wearing uniforms, thinking.
Right. That's the message. Right. Just that alone. Right. That's.
And henceforth, you got a 7-decade campaign that Hoover set off to destroy the Black Messiah, and it has evolved in its inception, and it's reared its head in the crack era, the crack wars, the war on drugs, the COINTELPRO, the East-West war. But that's the war against the Black Messiah. Tupac was the Black Messiah.
Right.
Yeah, you know, Tupac Amaru Shakur, but you know, I ain't gonna go there. Let's, you know.
No, I see that. You know, that's the spirit. That's the spirit we trying to conjure back up. And I don't like to say it like we're bringing it back. You know, like because.
Well, what is revolution?
Because
revolution is the revolving, right, of a cycle.
Exactly.
Because life is a cycle.
It's about this ever-changing thing. This and the kids like what I guess what are you trying to say and stuff. The kids, they don't see the same fight as we did when we were coming up and stuff. They don't even be knowing about, you know.
My younger sister just turned 30. I can't speak to her of the point of reference that I have from the reality that I remember and that I came from in the world. Remember, I was born in '75 in the Bronx, so I saw from the carriage the buildings that looked like they got hit with drones. You dig what I'm saying? I saw the rat infested apartments. I saw the so many roaches that you could hear them moving. You feel me? Shit like that. Like I saw poverty on a level that looked like it was post-apocalyptic. But out of that chaos, what do we create? You know what I mean?
Right. Hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my sister, when she was born into reality that none of that, there ain't no roaches was in the house.
Right.
Niggas had credit cards at that point. She was shopping at Bloomingdale's, and the Cosby Show was on, and you know, she was sheltered from the crack era.
Right.
So her perception of who Europeans are or what our problems is and what happened to all of that shit is totally different.
Right.
Her interest in music. I grew up in a multicultural expression. We watch hot tracks. You know what I'm saying? We watch Pat Benatar and David Bowie, and you know what I mean? So I can remember era when rap did not have an influence.
Right.
She don't come from that. Nah, she don't come from that.
The majority of these kids,
she don't come from that.
And that's what
you know what I'm saying?
With the conscious battle rap thing is what's going to make that elevate.
Yeah.
Is getting the kids to speak about what is it that's affecting them. Because a lot of times
they're gonna talk about it.
We can sit up there and say, oh, this is what's affecting us, and you know, but we're coming from our perspective.
Yeah.
We see it like, you know, almost like how older people seeing us, like, oh y'all, this not like how we was, but then how are these kids seeing it? Because how is it affecting them in their life and stuff? So we gotta listen to their voice and see them. Well, what do they feel like that is something to fight for?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what are you fighting for?
Yeah. Or even if you're fighting at all, right? You know. Because
somebody had put a post up the other day, brother of mine, Turtle Gang, and he mentioned that he was offended that homosexuals have created a movement where they're trying to compare what it is that they go through with what it is that we've been going through for 500 years.
Right. There's no way.
And I had to put correct. How could somebody with an irresponsible and an unhealthy and I would say an unnatural sexual lifestyle, how the hell could you compare that to what I'm going through biologically, scientifically, and genetic war against our people that has been taking place for it's a crusades against us.
Right. I can't.
And you trying to say because I want to, as a man, put my phallus in feces that has something to do with, or I wanna I want to cut off my procreation. I want to disrespect my bloodline. Honor thy mother and thy father so the days on the earth is long. That means if you were created by a man and a woman, you're supposed to procreate with a man and a woman and continue your blood. How the fuck do you make the choice in this day and age that you are not going to procreate and you're not going to continue your bloodline because you like anal? And I'm just saying, and things like that. These people are trying to usurp. They're trying to equate that to what we're going through, saying that we're being oppressed by somebody who's usurped our land and our resources. They are genetically inferior, and they figure that out, and they have no problem whatsoever with staying. It's a genetic war. You don't know. It's called the first law of nature, self-preservation.
Exactly.
So once you figure that out, you sit back and be like, these motherfuckers is doing whatever it takes as 12% or 13% of the world's population against people who could genetically annihilate them with 2 pumps.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
It's a done deal. I mean,
it's a done data.
I was looking at it from like I said, I come from LA, and the riots was April 29th, 1992. And the picture is a black man with a brick. Right? 2 years ago, I think it's 2 years now, April 29th, 2012. There was a black man represented now with a basketball on the same day that said he's a homosexual and entered the NBA. Did you realize that that was the same day as the riots?
Jason Collins, I believe his name was.
Yeah, exactly. So you just diametrically just flip. You just erase history and what it stood for. We commemorating, you know, the day of a uprising and stuff, of the frustration of black people and stuff. And then now you have made it an acceptance.
Because that
so
man,
you replace the brick with a basketball now.
Facts, but that man with the brick or that spirit, right? Because remember, they went to war against that spirit.
Exactly.
What you see, you know, I just saw the movie Kill the Messenger, where they revisited that whole thing about the CIA pumping dope into the hood and whatnot, the crack.
Definitely.
You know, and we watch Bastards of the Party, and we see that the brothers that were the inception of the Bloods and the Crips, brotherly love over, what is it? Brotherly love, oppression, something. Pardon me for my Bloods and Crips out there.
Constant revolution and
progress.
You know
what I'm saying? So we know that the inception of these social clubs that evolved into gangs was they were street conscious organizations.
Definitely.
The El Rukins, the P Stones, and all of them. Anytime you watch Gangsters, the documentary on TV that they show, Gangland and all that, they tell you
where it came from.
They tell you the inception. They was all socially conscious in the 70s.
All of them.
They was here to protect. They was here. They was feeding babies and all of that. They was protecting the community. And then they got introduced into what? The drug game. Even when you watch a Boardwalk Empire, when they show you how the mafia turned into what you know now as the mafia and whatnot, some of them started out being family orientated, nation orientated, and things of that nature. But what I'm saying is, we know that war, right? Propaganda campaign, the media war through your image, the biological campaign through your foods, with the estrogen-laced foods, with the GMOs, with the 40 ounces, with the fucking Chinese food, the Vietnamese people was cooking up. That's a whole nother story. With the fast food, with the farm, with the meat that was poisoned and all of that stuff. A genetic war, right? Through all means of, you know, Planned Parenthood, you know, weakening the chromosomes and whatnot, through the crack cocaine, which had gender-specific properties to it, where it affects people with melanin more so versus it would affect, because you got functional European whiteheads. I seen them.
I mean, prior to actually crack hitting, when people was just freebasing, you seen functional black people. That was doing it. But then all of a sudden, once crack came in, and you're like, wait a minute, what the hell just happened? These same people that was probably all on the secret doing it, they couldn't. It wasn't no secret no more.
So going back to Hoover and that war on the Black Messiah, The image that you, because image is everything.
Yeah.
Obey your thirst.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That image with the dude with the brick, now with the gay basketball player, you gotta remember, they deal with imagery.
Yes.
Touchdown.
No, for sure.
You got these niggas.
For sure. They
niggas.
accepted their oppression now.
Back.
You and you're not this guy with the brick that was fighting against his oppression.
Yes.
Now you got a guy that just accepted his oppression and stuff. You know.
Ain't no revolutionary black homosexuals out there.
Touching on what you were saying, when have your sexual preferences become public? If you have sex in the public, then you going to jail.
If I'm a polygamist.
So how?
But
you can see me in the public far away and know that I'm a black man. But I can't see you and say
you can't tell my sexual preference.
I can't tell your sexual preference. So how does our sexual preferences become public now?
Exactly.
You know?
How is that even screwed? Yeah. How
you know
is
what I'm
that
saying? It don't even make sense just on that level. I don't even have to get into what your preference is.
Exactly.
You can't, even if you're married, you can't have sex in the public. In the
public.
So I can't tell what your preference is, because that would be stereotyping you then, right?
Yeah.
If I say, he looks like he's.
How can you rally for rights against a sexual preference?
Exactly. Something that's a private thing.
Yo,
I like it a public thing.
I like girls riding me.
Yeah.
Where's my rights? You know what I'm saying? It's a whole group of us that, you know, we polygamists. Let's just say that. We got 2 or 3 wives.
Right.
What's up with the discrimination in the workplace against polygamists? That shit sounds absurd.
Right.
What does that have to do with your work? Right. What does that have to do with you as a person? What does that have to do with your output?
Right.
So that shit is blasphemous. It's propaganda.
You can go in the closet. I can't go in the closet and hide
your skin.
My skin color.
You can't hide your phenotype. You can't hide the fact that the Europeans have been at war with us since their inception.
Right.
For many different reasons, but genetics being one of the most.
Definitely.
Self-preservation.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? After they went through what they went through with the Moors in Spain, they was like, nah, fuck that.
This ain't gonna never happen again.
This shit is never gonna happen again.
Ever gonna happen again. What? 800 years? What?
Yeah, nah. At all.
The
blackening of Europe and all that. No, you know what I'm saying? So we just have to begin to approach it from a different level. But going back to the beginning of our conversation, Conscious Rap Battle League, you know what I mean? We got the brother giving it, you know what I'm saying? We got the OG, you know what I mean? We got one of our pioneers giving it his blessings, you know what I'm saying? Clearing the way.
Definitely.
Tsunami and some of the haters, because we asked some of the questions that I'm sure that the family may have wanted to ask. I'm a reporter, so it's only right that I have to stand in the middle lane, be unbiased, and just and play devil's advocate and ask those questions. If you do have more questions, we don't encourage the family to assume anything. Ask a question. Don't start talking about what people are gonna say. You ain't even see a battle yet. You know what I mean? Nobody has even uttered a rhyme yet. Just say if a brother was to say this, but we're trying our best to clear any sort of pessimism or fears that our people may have, because our people are very fear-based these days as a result of being engulfed in media and other things. You know what I mean? I understand that the program is very heavy on our people, so they're very fear-based.
Barber TV, you listening to the real right here, my brother Redpill, one of the spokesmen of the House of Consciousness. Indeed. We on live with Barber TV, family.
Facts.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want the God to do the outro, you know what I mean, and let the family know where they could get some of his music. And if they don't know about Jurassic 5, now they know. Yeah,
because most people don't know about Jurassic 5. The majority of our artists, don't look like me. And
that's another conversation.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation, And we do pure, unadulterated ghetto hip hop when it was in the ghetto. But that's not the people that's liking this particular frequency. Those people haven't been vibing on that frequency. But I do see a change with the younger people, because a lot of younger kids, they do know who we are and stuff. But the past 10 years, those kids, they don't They drugged out on, you know, whatever they own and stuff, you know what I'm saying, and got, you know, indoctrinated with whatever they was indoctrinated with and stuff, you know what I'm saying. But you know, I support totally because I know how it feels to be in front of an audience that don't look like you.
They look like you, exactly.
And I appreciate if we can get our peoples back to
come back into the.
And I'm not hating on, you know, those Caucasians that do support us, because those would, hey, that's how I feed my family. That's how I feed my family.
Music tames the savage beast.
Yes.
But music trains the savage beast as well.
One of my teachers said, he said you have the opportunity to teach your enemy's children.
Facts. We are the troubadours. You know? That's where we come from. We are originally the troubadours. We are what's my dude who took the Pied Piper? Right. We are that person. We use the drums. We use the instruments. We brought instruments into Europe. We taught them how to deal with the power, the magic of music. Right. It's not just music, it's magic. Right, right. So at the end of the day, like I've said before, consciousness and knowledge is not colorblind. No. If I pick up a book, the shit don't close because it got black hands on it. Right. You know what I mean? Right. If you spitting them lyrics, if Dead Press, I was at a Dead Press concert, and if them Europeans wanted to kill us, they could have. There was so many of them. Right. It was me and my brother and another nigga drinking a 40. Right. And everybody else was white. And Dead Press was going in on them. And they loved it. They loved it. Music tames the savage beast. But going back to what I wanted to add on, that we did a segment before called Your Network is Your Net Worth. The reason why we have to create a Conscious Rap Battle League is because we have a network that is over 1 million, because it was the 30-year anniversary of the Million Man March, and you mean to tell me that 10 more million niggas didn't get consciousness? I ain't even gonna say niggas. I'm not even gonna get caught in the street lingo because I might turn y'all off. 10 million gods and goddesses didn't get conscious since the 1 million man march 30 years ago. And we know this for a fact, that the youth that are waking up have exceeded the numbers in 1 million. No albums went platinum in 2014. You want to make an impact? You want to make a statement? You want to say that we back? Right. You drop an album and you get your first you get your network together, right? By joining forces like a KTL, a Baba TV, a Sinetta TV, a Nation of Islam, a Hebrew Israelites, a RBG, all of these different schools of thought and knowledge. Why they not living up to their lessons? MSTA, their lessons ultimately talk about coming together, joining forces, uniting against a common enemy. And joining the good not just and everybody gets so goddamn, because I guess niggas grew up on spaghetti westerns and Voltron, or I don't know, you know, 18. They think that every time we come together, we supposed to fight. Right. We supposed to riot and bite people and burn things and beat things up. Right. And that's not who we are naturally. Right. We supposed to come together and just build. Right. We destroy by building. You don't gotta touch nothing. I promise you that they'll fall out when they see you come together. Imagine us walking down and it's 100 drummers or dudes with we just chanting something 1,000 deep. We will the devil will fall out in his tracks. You wouldn't even have to touch them. I come from the era of posses. I come from the era of gangs of New York. We walked in these streets 100 deep. You understand what I'm saying? Europeans jumping off of bridges running from us. Like they couldn't take the power of the unified force, the unified theorem. The conscious thought alone either had them joining us, if you can't beat them, join them, or running from us. So all I'm saying is, if we were to get our networks together, the Conscious Battle Rap League, once we have artists who have projects and we deem those, because what is success these days is 30,000 sold. That is, you would impact the charts with 30,000 sold,
and you can get 30, and it's a possibility.
Don't sell a million. You're going global. You on a global tour for 3 years. You multi-millions. You impacting. You're impacting. You're influencing influential people now. So everybody wants to complain. Everybody wants to cry. Everybody wants to pontificate and make this shit so difficult. Bring the networks together. together, and I promise you I could show you how we could change this thing overnight.
Don't chop down the tree, water the roots.
Water the roots.
Most of the time we busy chopping down the tree.
This is my brother right here, Akil right here, man. You know what I'm saying? He come out here, show love to the Red Pill because he know what we got. But check this out. Before you leave,
I'm coming over there.
Let me show you something. To show me, right? I want to show you something before you leave because you got to bring it back to where you at.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Your brother already done showed the love.
Okay,
So yeah, come on,
for sure. Much love. Yeah. Black power, for real.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
I appreciate you.
You already know.
But water the roots. Water the roots and stuff, because we too busy chopping down the tree. We like, man, this is not real, this is not real, and this. You know, if we water the roots, then all that old sour fruit will fall off, and we'll have fresh fruit. And that's what we do talking about with this Conscious Rap Battle League with this youth and stuff. We're going to bring them up into
You should get him going in right quick.
Into a whole nother thing.
Because he spit. See what he got for the Conscious Hip Hop. Let's see what he got.
Word up.
Let's see what he sound like. Come on, man.
Bismillah, Shaheed Toheed, Birmingham, Alabama. My emotion and my devotion is as smooth as the ocean. We proceed to get you open like a bottle with lotion. Bring the potion for you to smell. You inhale quite well. People know me as a male that respect the female. Show and tell the organelle. Hard words like a spell. Connect throughout the world with dial-up and DSL. Retail, I will prevail. I got it for sale. I do my thing within the spring, rain, snow, sleet, or hail. Retail to wholesale. Shaheed will supply. Everybody wanna try like they doing a diet. Calm down and keep quiet while a grown man speak. And if the people want it hot, we about to turn up the heat. This is soul musical beats, completely unique. This is the icing on the cake because the taste is so sweet. I repeat, musical beats, completely unique. It's Shaheed Toheed on his Harlem Street.
Shaheed!
Criminals inside of America stare at the beat down and highly oppressed in America. Beware of the irregular predator, war-bringing messenger, terrorists inside of America, forever trying to be clever, extreme to the measure, full court pressure, malicious mind testers, aggressive transgressors, severed my ancestors from their family tree. Now we lost in America's criminal, hostile, environmental weather, a climate and alignment of a world of vendettas. But the Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. But I'm broke as fuck, stuck, struck out of my luck. I got to come up, so you lay in the cut and offer me the things that will make me come up, but have me morally fucked up. Survival with the inside rival, make me liable, and most of my thoughts suicidal with tendencies to label enemies with friends. Inside criminals in America's den, deeply of men. My whole world being, my soul cringe. Sonetta TV, yo, we back again.
See, this is what we're about to do, is teach you. We're gonna teach you through the music, man.
Yes.
We're gonna bring it back like the Red Pill said last night. We're gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? 360. You know how hip hop started, as it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the ending.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.